Welcome back to FIC Tiger Zone. I'm Kim, a senior at Friendship High School.
And I'm Jacob, also a senior. Terra Vista Middle School students are doing what they can to help out the children of the South Plains.
This year they held a few fundraisers and raised $470 for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Here's Terra Vista Media student Hannah Franklin with more on the story.
I heard that Terra Vista is involved in the Make-A-Wish program. We went to Miss Burleson and Miss Tomlinson to hear about how we are involved. I've heard of the Make-A-Wish program, but what else do they do? We went to Mrs. Tomlinson for more.
The Make-A-Wish program is a program for kids that are either terminally ill or have a life-threatening disease or problem that they get to pick a wish and go fulfill it. It can be going somewhere, it can be getting something, it can be all different kinds of things. About 3 years ago, my son got granted a wish. He has a heart condition that kind of threatens him from day to day, and so he got to go to Disney World, and we got to spend a week at Disney World, and the Make-A-Wish Foundation pays for everything. They pay for the airfare, the trip, what you get to do there, and then even some fun spending cash for the kids.
I wonder how I can help out in the program. We went to Miss Burleson for more.
A couple of different fundraisers that we're going to be doing. Our biggest one here on campus, on Valentine's Day, we're going to have a bake sale. And during each of the lunches, A, B, and C lunches, we're going to be selling our baked goods. The cheerleaders, along with the life skills children, are going to be baking those goods and providing those, and we'll be selling them at lunches. Some other ways that we're going to be raising money, we're going to be selling stars for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Basically, they're going to be $1 each, and if you'd like to support this really great foundation, then you can buy a star, and we maybe are going to display them on lockers or perhaps in a certain place in the school. And lastly, our cheerleaders are going to be holding a cheer clinic for some of our elementary students, and we do not know the date on that yet, but we will soon.
Now that we know more about the Make-A-Wish program, I can't wait to see how the bake sale goes.
TVMS 7th grade students are learning their literary terms in a creative way. TVMS media student Jasmine Alva shows us how.
Hi, I'm Jasmine from Tiger Vision News. It has been a long tradition for students to have Miss Janeway to make a literary term t-shirt. Today we are going to learn more about Miss Janeway's 7th grade honors project. We will be finding out what the purpose of the project is and how the students have enjoyed it. Let's go to talk to Miss Janeway and 2 more students for information. This project seems really exciting and fun for the students to create t-shirts, but Miss Janeway tells us the educational purpose.
The real purpose is to help the kids internalize the meaning of the literary terms and how they're used in writing and reading. And instead of doing yet another multiple choice test, this gives them a way to create something to really hang on to in their brains.
The students worked hard to make these shirts, and some worked even harder at presenting them.
At first they're going to have fun, and Elmer Fudd is going to provide our music, and it's going to be I'm Too Sexy, I know. And then the kids are going to get to do the striking the pose on the runway alone in groups.
I'm too sexy for my hat, too sexy for my hat, what you think about that?
And I'll take pictures of and put them with existing PowerPoints, and then once they're done, then they'll formally present it and explain the design of their shirt as it relates to the lit term.
The students did really well on the t-shirts, but it was awesome to find out what the students themselves learned.
Because now I know how to use copy paint.
It helped me learn in a lot of different ways because now I know what setting means and I know how to use it in a story.
Students learned a lot and found this project exciting. Sounds like they enjoyed it.
I have enjoyed this project because it's helped me learn in a lot of different ways.
Because I got to experiment with crafts and stuff.
Wow, I had no idea you could learn so much and have so much fun with a project. I bet you 6th graders are looking forward to being Miss Janeway's class. I'm Jasmine Alva from Tiger Vision News. Back to you guys in the studio.
From the classroom to the courtroom, TVMS gifted and talented students conducted a mock trial. TVMS media student Kaylee Jo Gray has the story.
Hi, I'm Callie with Tiger Vision News. I heard that the 7th grade GT class got to do a mock trial, and I really wanted to learn more about it, so we went to Rebecca for more information on this trial.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
I know that the 7th graders got to do a mock trial, but let's go find out what they did exactly.
We did this thing called a mock trial that was based on a book, and Hannah was the guilty one, and the victim was Janie. And then we had to we had to see if Hannah was guilty or not, and Janie. And that's technically what we did. It was like a mock trial.
Objection, Your Honor. That has no relevance to the case.
Sustained. That's all.
In mock trials, people play different parts. Let's go to Macy to find out what some of the roles were.
Well, for like the main parts, like the lawyers and the judge and all that stuff, we just took votes. But then for the witnesses, the attorneys that won got to choose who they wanted for witnesses. We find the defendant, Hannah, guilty of kidnapping in the first degree or whatever.
There's a lot of preparation that needs to be done in the courtroom. Let's go see what that includes.
We had to get the law courtroom organized. We had to prepare the cases, and we'd have to have witnesses and a jury and, you know, all those other important roles inside of a court. We were using the computer room, and we spent a lot of research. We wrote down papers.
Quiet! We knew the trial was based on a book, but why was this such an important trial?
To pretty much put like this girl from this book we read called Face on the Milk Carton on trial because she stole a girl and just to, I guess, kind of research what it would be like to be a lawyer. Order!
There was a lot of different aspects in this project, but we wanted to know which was the best.
I really liked doing our videotape for evidence. It was so funny, and then I also liked being able to look up all the objections and learn a lot from it.
That was so cool how the 7th grade GT kids got to do this mock trial. I learned a lot from it, and I hope y'all did too. Well, I'm Kylie Jo, back to you guys in the studio.
2 8th grade TVMS students were chosen by teachers because of their citizenship and leadership skills. Here's Magnus McSween with more.
Hey guys, I'm Magnus with Tiger Vision News. Today we're going to go see more information on the DAR Awards. I know Hannah and Jacob Evans won, but we want to see how they won. It takes great character to win this award. We asked Ms. Gonzalez how they chose the winners.
It's a citizenship award. They contact us and ask us to look at all of our 8th grade class and pick one boy and one girl that just shows great citizenship, leadership at our school.
I know they have had these awards for just a short time. Let's go see how they were presented to Jacob and Hannah.
It was presented to me by the Terra Vista 8th grade teachers.
I know the kids got called down to the office to accept this award. I wonder how they felt when they were called.
Honestly, whenever I got called down there, I thought I was in trouble, but then I was really surprised and happy once I was awarded the thing.
So shout out to all my teachers, thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Gonzalez, and the winners of this year's awards. That takes some great qualities, and I will try and make those some of mine. I'm Magnus with Tiger Vision News. Back to you guys in the studio.
Songs aren't just for the radio. They can be used in the classroom to help students learn. TVMS Media student Miriam Hyatt has more.
Hi, I'm Miriam, and I'm here to talk to you about Mr. Sharp's science songs. We know that the songs are about plate tectonics and continental drift. We came to Mr. Sharp to find out more.
We know that Mr. Sharp has started a group with Mr. Shumpert, Mr. Fair, and Mrs. Stolp, so the kids can understand lessons better and in a funner way.
People understand songs a lot better. They're easier to remember. It just makes it a lot more fun way to do things instead of just have to read them out of a textbook all the time.
We know that the kids can remember songs better than vocabulary, so we know that this is a great activity for school.
I think the students tend to understand things a lot better when it's put to music. Think about how you remember stuff. Can you tell me what a song was that you heard? Listen to people that hear the song for the first time and are able to repeat the words, minutes after they hear it.
Plate tectonics is the song of the
Using the textbooks can get boring, so songs are a great way to make learning lessons more fun.
It's drifting plates.
It's a lot better than writing out of the textbook, and it's funner and catchier. You can learn stuff better.
It may look easy to write the science songs, but are they really?
It depends on the topic. It really does. Because some things, like we're doing plate tectonics right now, and that's really easy. because there's tons of stuff you can write about, but other stuff is really hard.
Now we know more about the science songs. Mr. Sharp thinks it's a great way to learn any science subject, and the kids think it's way better than the textbooks. I'm Miriam from Tiger Vision News. Back to you guys in the studio.
They're usually hard to see with the naked eye, but some TVMS 7th grade students made it possible with a little creativity. Here's Haley Vargas with more.
Mitochondria, lysosomes, endoplasmic reticulum, vacuole, cells, and more cells. Hey, it's Haley from Tiger Vision News. Have you ever wondered what all the posters in 7th grade hallway are for? We were too. We went to see what Miss Burleson had her students do.
I originally decided on this project by just searching around on Twitter, and I saw that a high school biology teacher had done something similar. I did kind of turn it into more of a middle school level project. In years past, my students have made models of cells, and I really just thought that this helped students to really understand the cell organelles better than just making a model.
Kylie, the second place winner, enjoyed this project while learning through research.
It was very fun, and I got to research a whole bunch of things I did not know.
Students enjoyed the hands-on project. Zach, the winner of the cell poster campaign, says it was much needed break from the regular class.
Yes, I think she had a good idea of giving us a project just because textbooks and paper aren't as hands-on as projects are. I think it's better to have hands-on activities because I think it helps me learn more.
Well, that's what I have on the cell posters. I know that all of Miss Burleson students did a great job on explaining the cell parts. Also, this campaign was to encourage students to learn more information about the cell parts, structures, and functions. I'm Haley for Tiger Vision News. Back to you guys in the studio.
Who says the big screen can't be used to motivate students during the 5th 6 weeks? Here's TVMS Media student Aaron Spowles with more.
Hi, I'm Aaron with Tiger Vision News. Today we will be talking about the 5th 6 weeks 6th grade theme based off the classic movie Star Wars. We know a lot of people enjoy the Star Wars movies, so we asked this teacher and the students what they think.
I do. I think it's a good theme.
I think the theme's pretty cool because I watched the Star Wars movie kind of often and I like it.
We know Star Wars has many characters such as Darth Vader and Yoda, so we asked the students who they're going to dress up as.
I might dress up, and if I do dress up, I'm going to be Darth Vader.
But I might dress up as Yoda since I'm already signed. So,
if I am going to dress up, I like Darth Vader the most, so I will probably dress up as him.
I've learned a lot from the 6th grader theme, and I hope the students have an out-of-this-world experience with it. I'm Aaron Sprouls, signing out. Back to you guys in the studio.
Coming up after the break, he's confined to just written communication, and it's all for a good cause. Plus,
they're cute, they're creepy, and it's all in the name of education. We'll take you to Northridge to show you their zoo crew. Don't go anywhere. We've got a lot to still tell you about right after this.